Aussies getting paid.
Yeah, few Aussies. The most notable by far was that man Cameron Green. 3.1 million.
Was this like 3 days after he took FIFA as well?
Yeah, I think he scored 50. He scored 50 at the MCG, took FIFA, and got paid $3 million in an IPL auction in a week.
Yeah,
pretty handy week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take that.
Tell you what, if he had a six pack with his boys during that week, fuck that's a perfect week. It's interesting the way that they're going in the IPL. We've sort of been following it pretty closely over the last few years, due to, mainly to this podcast. They like throwing a bit of money at up and comers.
Yep.
And if you jag one, you jag one.
And would you say all rounders?
Yeah, all rounders. We're looking at this list. Sam Curran was the most expensive person purchased in the IPL at 3.3 million AUDs by Kings 11 Punjab. Had an excellent World Cup. Doesn't really bowl wheels, but swings the ball around. Has a great change up. He's okay with the bat. He's definitely not Cam Green or Ben Stokes proficient with the bat, who is the third most expensive player taken by Chennai Super Kings. And then for mine, a few head scratchers.
Yep.
Nicholas Pooran, the fourth most or equal third most expensive player taken by Lucknow at 2.9 million. He's good on his day, but I just don't think that money kind of warrants highly established players. I don't think we've really seen that out of Pooran. Does captain the West Indies T20 side these days. And Harry Brook as well, getting 2.5 mil. Unbelievable year, played lights out, white ball cricket for the Poms, had a really good T20 World Cup, but he's never, he's not an established IPL player by any means. So it's interesting, and we saw this, a couple of years ago with Riley Meredith getting paid handsomely, and I think they just try to jump on someone because you have all these players that get retained. So it is a bit of a dice roll, and if you land someone, on the ascendancy of the start of their career, you've done well in your draft.
Yeah, and it is a bit of an auction as well. So they are. You might have multiple teams trying to fight for these guys as well, and they're going back and forth as well.
Then, it was 1 or 2.
Exactly, yeah.
Cam Green's reserve was 300K, I believe.
Yeah, he was happy to go 300K, and
that?
that week leading into it, he's played well, and he got a few clubs fighting over him.
Mate, Sunday shift, you get double time. How about 10 times at the IPL? Not too bad. Other Aussies that got picked up: Jai Richardson, 270. Adam Zampa of Mancad fame or non-striker run-out fame, 270,000, and Dan Sams, 135. There's a few Aussies that got snubbed. Travis Head, I thought would have warranted, being drafted, and there's a lot of Aussies that have been retained as well. Okay. The likes of Maxwell, Marsh, Cummins, Hazelwood.
Yeah, I think the year that kind of Travis Head has had, and the way he plays, like even in the Test matches, it's to attack and strike. I would have thought he might have got to go. But
maybe that's the way that they thought as well, because he hasn't played that much T20 cricket recently. Obviously, that's where he made his rise to fame, as per the David Warner model, and has forged himself a Test career out of being a very good limited overs player.
We do know that India do not lack batsmen.
They don't, and that's what we've noticed in the last few years.
Yeah.
Following this league more closely. They want all rounders. They want quicks.
Yeah, quicks.
So spinners
and batsmen,
and top order. They have a dime a dozen over there, and that's where they try to kind of invest heavily is foreign all rounders and foreign quicks.
Before we move on, I just wanted to go back to T20 comps. In the Caribbean Premier League, 2 teams are owned by IPL, and they have interest in a third team as well.
So they're taking over, man.
Yeah.
So that'd be a 4th league that they've got already.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
India's moving into foreign territory in the cricket world. Another country's moving into foreign territory in the outside world. Don't know which one.
Geopolitical, I guess.
Yeah. What was that fucking little bumhole country we're talking about? Oh, Northern Mariana Islands.
I thought you were going to mention America, because I know America's league is starting off shortly, and I was like, there you go there if you really want it.
Funny. Shout out to all the people that are listening from the Northern Mariana Islands.